Happy Tuesday. Peace, love, eternal shift, new life. Okay, so it's Tuesday, December the 17th. Difficult days, difficult people. Let's talk about that. How to deal with difficult people. That can be a nightmare in itself. As you can tell, I haven't even had my shower yet today. Went and worked out, came home. Mom needed this shit. So I said, okay, so after you do that, you'll take a shower. Oh, if I have to. Yeah, you haven't had a shower in almost 2 weeks. Yeah, you gotta. So we prepare everything for her shower. I do anyway. She sits her ass on the toilet and takes 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get undressed, bitch at me, call me a fucking bitch, told me to go to hell, was mean and hateful to me. All I'm trying to do is get her clean. And she just gets so hateful. And just get rid of me, just kill me, just get rid of me. No, don't want to do that. What I want is when I ask a 97-year-old to get in the shower, to get in the shower. Like we've done it before for the last 6 years. We've been doing it. No problem. Suddenly, she doesn't want to do it. Suddenly she wants to do it a different way. And I try to explain to her, it's not going to work that way. You need to get your clothes off, number one. You can't get in the shower with your clothes on. Well, I'm naked. I don't want anybody to see me naked. I've seen you naked, Mom, for the last 7 years. It's not an issue, but I understand. So I'll turn my back and you step into the shower and sit on the stool. And then we'll get the water turned on. No, turn it on now. I want to be sure it's the right temperature. 10 minutes later, she still isn't in. And I've wasted water. So she's just pitching such a fit. I turn off the water. I go get Bo to see if he can get her to get in. He finally does. And so she gets out. And I'm helping her dry her back off. Her hair's not even wet. How do you get in a shower and not get your hair wet? I said, you need to get back in the shower. Your hair's not wet. Your hair's not shampooed. Why do I need to shampoo my hair every time? Because you don't shower regularly. She refuses to shower every other day. She refuses to shower 2 times a week. The best I can do is a week and a half. But that still turns into a fight. It shouldn't. We shouldn't fight to be clean. We're supposed to be clean. Cleanliness is the closest thing to godliness. And I don't know what else to do. The only thing I can think of is to hire somebody to come in on a weekly basis to give her a shower. But then she'll bitch and complain about that too. I've been doing this for 7 years with no help. I can't take any more. I cannot take any more. I'm tired. I'm wore out. I'm trying to get me right. I can't get me right if I gotta fight that. What? What are you growling at me for? What you growling at me for? So I don't know what to do. I love her, but she don't love me. She doesn't show me love. You know, she doesn't even say, I love you. I don't think I've heard that out of her in years. I say it. And that's okay. She don't love me, she don't love me. Then why am I doing this? For somebody that doesn't care, that doesn't love me. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Does not make sense at all. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. So, I just looked something up online real quick. When trying to help someone who doesn't want help, the most effective approach is to be patient. I've tried that. Listen actively. I've tried that. Validate their feelings. I have. Offer support without pressure. And let them know you are available if they change their mind. Essentially, creating a safe space for them to open up when they are ready, rather than forcing them to accept assistance immediately. Well, and I understand that. I do. But for elderly, it's different. Let's see. Here we go. Here are some ways to help an elderly person who doesn't want help. All right, so let's see. Collaborate. Focus on their needs, wants. Work together to find a solution. Okay. Ask questions. Ask open-ended questions to understand what they're looking for, what's missing. Offer specific help. Instead of making broad offers, suggest specific ways you can help. Acknowledge their decision. Don't force your choice on them. Sometimes you kind of have to because they don't want to, especially if it's something that they don't want to do. Reassure them, gently reassure them. to reduce their fears about losing function. Involve them in the care plan, always have. And this has always been a part of our care plan, and suddenly she doesn't want it to be a part of it, so I don't know what to do. So, consider their preferences. Ask them about their preferences for care, like who they want to help them and how. Understand their fears. It's natural for older people to feel emotionally young and able, so they may feel offended if you suggest they can't manage. And I understand that. And I work with a geriatric doctor, yeah. Can't find them. I've tried. I've asked for them. They don't exist anymore. Reach out for emotional support. I go to counseling. I talk to people. It doesn't do any good. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Keep saying to work with a geriatrician. You can't. If I could find one that participated with an insurance, I would do it. But I have yet, in 8 years, I've been trying to find one. Yeah, I know she'd love to go stay with some of her friends, but her friends don't even acknowledge her. They don't acknowledge that she's still alive. They don't. And none of the family wants to deal with her. Take a break, give them space. I would love to take a week away. But then again, the whole time I would be away, I'd be worried because she's mine, my responsibility. I should have left her with Susie. I just don't know what to do. I love my mother, but I really don't. I don't know. There's got to be something out there that can help me with this issue. What is it, Snickers? You got the answer? Yeah, I don't either. Let's see what this gives me. What to do when an elderly person doesn't want to bathe. Try to understand the underlying reasons, which she doesn't have any. She just doesn't want to. She doesn't think she gets dirty. I have tried to show her in the past where our bodies slough off skin cells on a daily basis just by moving around, just by walking around. We do that. So she doesn't have any falling fears. She doesn't have any discomfort with the process, the water, or sensory sensitivity. I've tried making it more comfortable by adjusting that. We used to do it 3 times a week. I've got it down to a week and a half is the most I can stand her not to bathe. We use a shower chair for her to sit on. Well, she doesn't want music, but the water's warm. Water's always to her liking. She just doesn't want to take a shit. She just doesn't want to bathe. Communicate respectfully and avoid forcing them. Instead, try to involve them in the decision-making process as much as possible. And if necessary, consult the doctor to rule out any medical issues. Already been there, done that. Ask them about anxieties when it comes to bathing. I know she would prefer to take a bath, but we can't do that because if she can't get in a tub and get out of a tub because she has no strength in her thighs and her calves. She has none because she doesn't walk. She doesn't do anything to strengthen her thighs or her calf muscles. Like I said, so I set up the shower to where it's easy for her to get in there, sit down on the stool. I have a handheld device that I get her wet because she will not get directly under the water because it's either too hot or too cold or too something. So I have to do this. I have to make sure that she gets in the water. And I try to do everything as gently as I can. I pour the soap, the shampoo into her hand, let her shampoo her hair herself, soap on the scrubby and let her scrub herself so she can get all the dead skin cells off. I do everything as gently as possible. I make the bathroom as comfortable as possible. We're renting a house. I can't have a new tub, walk-in tub, put in. It's not my house. I don't own it. And that's sure not something that I'm going to ask the owners to do. It's not my place. I have assistive devices. I have a handheld thing she can hang on to. Like I said, I have a shower seat. She uses what she wants to use. And if she doesn't, she doesn't. I involve her in the process. I tell her beforehand, and it still takes forever. I can't, like I said, just to get her a shower today was an hour. An hour. And then no hot water for me to take a shower. And she still ain't had breakfast. Neither have I. And they say to respect their choices. I do, but she doesn't show respect for me. I show her respect in every way possible, but I don't get it in return. Create a routine. Well, it says establish a consistent bathing schedule that fits their rhythm. She don't have a rhythm. Her rhythm is sit, chair, TV, no move, don't do nothing. Talk to the doctor. I have maintained their dignity, never belittle or criticize them for not wanting to bathe. I can't help it, but when you don't want to bathe, period, I'm going to put you down for that. That's not an option. I want her to have her dignity, but she has to bathe at least every other week. At least. Be patient and understanding. I have been so patient and understanding. Let me tell you, when I first got back with this woman, it was a year since her last bath. It was a year. Because I was in her home and I showered in her tub, and it was this in December, or in June when I came, it was in the same shape. It hadn't changed at all. So I know she had not been in the shower. So being patient and understanding, changing habits can take time. So approach with situation with empathy, yeah, no, I can't. Because that's disgusting. And my mother used to be the one that was always on to me to take my bath, take a shower, bathe. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Always used to hear it. But she cannot, when I say the same thing, no.
Is she okay?
So next is going to be getting a geriatric specialist in here that can bathe her. It's the only other thing I can think of. Only other thing. So I got to try to find somebody in Norman that's willing to come give her a bath once a week, because that's what it'll have to be. I can't afford it. That's going to probably be $100 at least a week, a shower, that I have to pay somebody. If she would just let me do it. To where it's not a waste. Because the way we did it today is a waste. A waste of my time, a waste of water, utilities. If anybody has any suggestions, please leave them in the comments section. I would greatly appreciate it. I love my mother, but I hate what's going on with us. It's just not right. Just not right. So, for now, Peace out. Love. Take care of yourselves. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Please, I'd love to hear from you. Love you. Hopefully I can have hot water and go take a shower. Love you. Bye.